The Spin-off Podcast Network.
This is Kiwi is back for a brand new season with more inspiring kōrero from special guests including rugby player, father and role model TJ Perenara.
My family bring me joy. Rugby brings me joy too, but it's not the same joy as my family brings me.
And global dancer and choreographer Kirsten Dodgen.
For some reason, people think I'm very intimidating.
Listen to the new season of This is Kiwi, brought to you by the Spin-off Podcast Network in collaboration with KiwiBank. Available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Talofa Lover. I'm Madeline Chapman, editor at The Spin-off. If you have the means, consider supporting our high-quality journalism by becoming a Spin-off member. Sign up now at thespinoff.co.nz/donate.
Everyone, and welcome to a very special episode of The Real Podcast. Jane Yee is not here, and chaos reigns supreme.
So you're Jane?
I think I'm gonna try and be Jane, aka I've downloaded the special thing that she uses on her telephone, and that's basically it.
And I'm Duncan?
You're Duncan. So you're me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was Duncan.
No.
Well,
there should be a full shuffle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm you?
So I'm Alex. I feel like yeah.
Yeah, you're Alex Duncan.
I struggled to bring the energy.
This unusual voice you're hearing is JT from Survivor.
Hello.
I promised you a very special guest.
And you didn't get one, but you got me.
Second ever two-time return special guest?
Return guest?
Oh shit, is there a leaderboard?
Matilda, it's like starring a reasonably priced car.
No, yeah. Matoodles has been on twice.
The tote.
We had her for batch, then we had her back for Christmas.
What did she come back? What did she come back for?
Promoting her wellness book.
Yeah, so put an asterisk next to that. That's put an asterisk.
So you're just here out of the kindness of your heart. You're not promoting. Do you want to promote?
Yeah, have you got anything?
Do you have anything
I
to
wish
promote?
I had something to promote. No one. I'm desperate for something to promote. But no one's. I have to be honestly. I believe the least impactful reality TV show contestant of all time.
Do you reckon?
Across any country.
That's far out.
I'm gonna do some thinking on that because I reckon I've got some.
Well, the problem is you don't remember them.
No, what about Chess Lady?
No, but I mean you know her as the chess lady.
but I'm the only one who knows her.
No, I know. I'd know her. I'd know her in a bar.
That's true.
I'd know her in a crowd.
JT is Hat Man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So he's got a thing.
Hat Man Fireface, as we call him. Thank you to Nando's. Jesus Christ!
Shit, yeah.
Shout out. You're
Thanks,
a fan.
Nando's. Yep. No, I did like that. I loved that veggie wrap we had the other day.
Yeah, it was really good.
God,
I did love
it's
it.
like it was
Good.
yesterday. They are the
Celebrating.
chicken heroes that support this wonderful podcast, which is about reality TV.
There's more coming. There's some
And
coming
real
after
life.
this.
Oh, we've got Nando's coming. This will be exciting for you.
I am excited.
We have some news, just some Christchurch updates.
Yeah.
Nando's in the Hoyts Entertainment Building is now
Hoyts.
open.
It's a cool name when you think about it.
In Christchurch's CBD. And also the Roaming Restaurant, our beloved container ship of chicken that travels the world, bringing joy.
Hang on, what's the hygiene around that?
Oh, I'm sure it's
The
totally above the
restaurant?
board. I would even say it would be an
you
A.
can clean things that move.
Mm.
Well, if you want to go there, have a look at the food safety certificate. Canterbury Uni, next Monday, they'll be trading chicken tenders, yum, for gold coins or cans of food. I love a chicken tender. I'm in a
Yeah.
real bones-free mood at the moment.
So
Time for it.
Can I just say, I now understand the shipping container. It comes off the ship.
No, it's not. Is it a container?
It's like a...
Oh.
I thought
Like
it
a
was shipping
pop-up.
around the world, but I just understand now. It's
Yeah,
more okay. That's for
around the
I mean,
nation.
It's just the structure.
Is this the one that's? Has it been announced that it's going to?
Not yet, no.
Okay,
What a tease, though.
it is
Jeez.
going to be
My
going
ears are
to
burning.
an amazing. So look out for that. Like you're gonna really, when you find out that it's going to, sometime next. Honestly, it's huge. It's huge. That's a big blind item.
I've got a
This is
quick boneless
incredible.
chicken fact for you, actually.
Oh, I love it. What is it?
BCF. So apparently it's a real issue in the United Kingdom with children. They're going off KFC because they don't associate bones with chicken. They think of chicken as like nugget meat.
Whoa.
So in the future, there's potential for like a Homer Simpson style chicken drum that's just reconstituted nugget meat around like a fake bone.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, so would I.
Because you could get the whole. Because I don't
No
like.
waste.
Eat all the way through,
and also
yeah.
like the weird bits are like the gristly stuff.
That's
Like
gross.
I don't know why these birds persist in having all of that stuff. You know what I mean?
The sinewy,
The sinewy
veiny.
bits, the stuff that's like rammed up somewhere that's really hard to access.
Never do that again. There was a gesture that went with that.
You know, like
All right. But
surely
not at
evolution
Nando's.
should
The
have
chicken
trained
at
them out of it.
Nando's is better than that.
Oh, especially the tenders.
We have Facebook pages. The Real Pod Corner, JT, you were the 666th member of that corner.
It's the only page it's the only page on Facebook I go to.
That's incredible.
And apologies to all the cornies. I did not know there was a separate mass thread. So I was just
We were threading
Shouting
alone.
to the void by
solo threading
yourself.
it. I got quite a bit of people commenting that. I was quite happy.
Yeah, it can sometimes be a mess. So there's often like live comment threads that several people will kick off
Check first.
at one time. Check first. But also, we've got a Survivor star yelling into the void on the corner. Why wouldn't you want to check that out?
Amongst.
That's extraordinary. All right, I think we've done all the admin. Coming up, we have all the reality shows to talk about.
So much.
I think we got the
Four
block.
different.
The block. We got
So that's
Maths,
peak, right?
Project Runway, and Batch Australia. Yeah. So we'll maybe do some time codes if you haven't watched all of those, so you can flish around. But I would recommend listening to the whole pod.
Yeah. Because it was crack a week. It was probably one of the best weeks of reality of my life.
Yeah. Speaking of which. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Shit. Can't read.
Jane, you're
I'm
terrible.
blacking out. It's reality check.
I have 4 weeks to decide if I'm going to drop my entire life for you.
I am disgusted at how much you have copied my husband.
Just fine. I don't even
I thought
Yeah.
if we did like a live real pod, could we get like a string quartet to play that
my gosh.
theme?
Yes, and we could get all the stars in to deliver their lines
It would be
live.
amazing, like a real pod extravaganza. And yeah, I just think I think we should think about it.
Art Green was in our office yesterday. He just walked on in.
Did he have his bloody have his can with him?
His can.
What do you mean?
Ask him.
Collected.
He basically did.
Oh hell, that's
Because he was coming here to tell a story.
not to knock a small New Zealand company. That's unlucky. It's a tale as old as time itself. But I'd chuck him $2.
I
Well,
think
he
he's the
needs
most-
500,000 more like you, and then he'll have achieved his goal. No, it was really sad to see the pair of them quite downcast, but they've told their story in full. It was over an hour they were with Jihi yesterday, so that's coming on the spin-off soon. Look out for it.
exciting.
Should he still got it?
God, he's so handsome. Last night I went home and I think he is the most handsome man on the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you
also-
reckon? Like-
I also think Zach was the worst bachelor.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Porden
Hold
exists.
No way. Zach's the worst.
Wow.
No, why?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I'm sure he's a fine person, but just no pop on camera.
You think Porty had pop?
Massively. In a real, like, you didn't, it was not sort of, not charismatic pop, but there was a pop.
Yeah.
It was. It
pop
was
nonetheless.
It was like dread pop,
We need to talk about.
Hobbit pop.
We need to get moving.
Yeah.
I can hear Jane like screaming in my ear. She's on my shoulder right now. The Block NZ live auction finale extravaganza. JT, you watched a bit
Yeah.
of it, having never watched The
Oh
Block
my
before,
God.
Have you
right?
never watched any block?
It was so bad. It was like a school production filmed. It was awful. Everyone was so awkward and didn't know what to do. And then, who's the guy? Like the guy that won? He was quite funny.
Stu.
Yeah,
That's
he had a
Stu.
couple-
I love
He
Stu.
He had a couple of good gags, but it's just horrendous. And there was a word that Mark Richardson kept mispronouncing. But I can't remember what it was. But
Yeah.
oh no, 0 out of 10. Never watch again.
Wow. Wow. That thing rated its ass off.
People watch honestly.
Like half
what's
a
wrong
mil.
with this
Cute.
country?
It was the biggest television night of the year, as 3 told us multiple times.
Probably almost certainly not true.
Tell
but
you what, biggest television night of the year. It's coming tomorrow night, 10:45. Spin-off TV finale.
hour-long finale.
Hour long.
Even if you've watched it, even if you've never watched it, or if you've watched it and decided, not for me, Give it a crack.
Come back.
You'll laugh, you'll
Might as
cry, you'll
well.
heal.
Dirty Laundry's on TV1 as well if you get bored at the same time.
No way. We're going into
Yeah, we're
Dirty
going into
Laundry?
with
This is
everyone's
Inception.
favourite other New Zealand on Air funded show. Anyway, okay, the
Who will
blog.
rate lower?
Everyone scrubbed up quite well, I thought. It's nice to see them. Chloe and Em got some fake tans. Chloe had her feet shaved on Instagram, like
Did
skin.
she?
Like
Oh,
it
like
looked
the
like
baby
parmesan.
foot type
It looked like
stuff.
parmesan,
I
but yeah,
thought
it was
you
like
meant the
baby
top.
foot, but not a slow burn. It was just a
Chloe did.
Chloe did, yeah.
Sure.
Shot Chloe. We also got to see a supercut of like unseen. I like the bloopers, but you probably didn't see that because you're so
Quite.
incensed.
Quite weird to have like this 4.5 hours a week. How do you not leave it all in? Like it seems like they replayed half the show. It really shocked me that they had more footage.
Like I wanted to see more of like, you know, Ben dropped his apple crumble in a pot of paint. I loved it. Chloe and Em were like farting all the time. It was awesome.
Chloe and Em were farting. all
Yeah.
the time. I didn't.
Like a pull my finger proper like experience.
There's a great quote in my upcoming interview with Amy and Stu. Look out for that on the weekend, where Stu says, "I laughed so hard I farted twice." Which is just.
It's true.
I mean, that's a
True of
big
everything.
laugh.
I can't remember. So Amy and Stu won. Shock horror. Surprise.
Yeah, but they only won. So they won by $12,500, and they got $12,000 in sort of People's Choice bonus votes, and the lads overspent, so they had that deducted. So
From their
typical.
if there
way.
hadn't been
Yeah.
exactly, you know,
Those are the zing and lings of this generation.
You're right. Ding
yeah,
dong.
sophisticated ling. Ding dong.
Apparently that it's a thing. It's a trope in Australian block as well. There's always a ding dong. There was one called like Rooster and Mad Dog or something, and they've like clocked it.
I think my prediction is that from next year there will always be a set of oldies, just because they were such great TV. They had a great oppositional dynamic with the youngies, and they just don't really care as much. You know,
I was surprised that they won People's Choice. I was really taken aback.
I think it tells you so much about
Totally.
the people who watch TV. They're
Yeah.
old. And they like old people, and they look at young people and they're like, you little shits with your youthful fucking plump skin. Yeah, I'm voting for these horrible, obnoxious old people who feel generational, like culturally they like me.
But then by the same token, at the they showed the open homes when the public got to, line up around the block, and it was Kid City. Kids go crazy for the block. And
Yeah.
They loved the boys and they loved Chloe and Em. And I really thought the girls were going to win People's Choice. They are amazing talent.
Yeah, and lovely. They felt sort of like kind of low key revolutionary, like all the tampon flushing and the armpit,
The armpit
hair.
hair, the fur.
Are they
The
the
farts.
Are they the couple? Are the two? At the end, I think they won like $9,000, and then they really like depressingly said, "Oh, it's the best experience, though."
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you definitely want those 3 months back.
Oh my! Well, I mean, I think they're going to become stars out of it. So it's really just the first little taste of the lifestyle. But
Who's the best? Who is like out of all the block contestants? Who's reached the highest like post block stardom? Has anyone done anything?
Good
The-
question.
I mean,
There's
the
that guy who
aforementioned
came on-
Ding
Sam
Dong.
Cable, is that his name?
is he the one who came on
He
our?
came on the Real Pod.
He's got a. I think he does marketing for Domino's now. So
Is that related to? I mean, was he in that field prior to being on the block? Or?
well, they certainly have like fake exposed brick in Domino's interiors now.
confirmed.
So you can't.
Yeah, link confirmed.
Yeah.
Alex and Corbin, I think, went on to run a successful. I think they helped out Jackie Brown decorate her house. Is that good?
Her house looks very nice from the outside.
It does. We know.
It's
Yeah,
nearby.
that's creepy. It's fine. She lives nearby. Did anything else interesting happen? I mean, in the scheme of things, more profits than last year, but nothing compared to like when people used to win
Like half
like
a mil.
$300,000 and stuff.
I think Sam Cable won $500,000.
That's crazy. So the most one was what? It was 169 by Amy and Stu.
Yeah.
That's not bad. All they
It's not
wanted
bad, but
was
it's also
money for
not a
holiday.
deposit on an average Auckland home.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Political.
I know.
That's true.
Boom.
Do you want to talk about interviewing Amy and Stu the next day?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Well, they'd had 2 hours sleep, which I was like, respect.
So they got on the
Um,
raz after the
Got on the hard raz. I think they went to
spent all
Oyster
the
and
cash.
Chop.
Oh, classic.
Yeah, which is
That's Julie Christie.
Julie
Oh,
Christie's
shit.
place, who used to own iWorks, which makes the block. It's just all a little.
Do you think reality stars eat for free at Oyster and Chop?
I don't think anyone eats for free at Oyster and Chop. I don't think Julie Christie's ever not charged anyone for anything in her life. I admire her for it. What else? Their car got broken into the night before, and it was their son's birthday, and they'd bought him like an Xbox or something, and so
Let's get give a little up.
Dirty Things had stolen it. Stu is really cool. He was brutal about Agni the whole way through.
Really?
He said he was quite lazy as fuck. Just constantly, any chance he would, he'd detour into owning Agni, which I really appreciated. The
How
publicist
much,
was very mad with me for talking about the drama, which I was like, you can't trade off the drama for the entire run and then at the end be like, just talk about the winning, how great it is to win. Well, that's a very short convo.
So you mean all the drama or one specific instance of drama?
Well, just about whether the edit was complimentary, whether you recognised yourselves on screen, whether it was truthful. I'm curious about all that stuff. That's what the show's about. But they want you to know the truth. And Amy is incredibly thin-skinned. She hates all of the media. She hadn't heard of the spin-off. Yeah.
Love it.
So they-
what a
So
We're going
life
to
she
open
must
a
live.
Gisborne branch.
So they just went on there to win it, eh? Did they just really? There was no. Do you think there was any other sort of fame motive, or just on there to get some cash?
Yeah, I do think Amy wanted to know whether her interior design flair was real, and it turned out to be. So
Does she do that for a job?
no, she's a beautician.
Does
But I think- I
Domino's
think-
show another
Not for
postcard?
No, not for long.
yeah. Domino's Gisborne. How much were Gisborne merch was Stu wearing? when you
He was
interviewed him?
he was wearing a Gizzy Hard t-shirt.
Classic.
I
Did
also
you ask him if he gets it printed himself?
no, I forgot. And I felt
damn
real
it.
bad. I've been regretting it all week. I was hoping you wouldn't ask. I felt like I really let you down. on
Because
that
in
one.
the finale, he had a hat and a tee, and does Gisborne manufacture its own merch?
I reckon.
Do you reckon?
Well, I think Gisborne is very, very proud. It's
Gizzy
not
Hart.
in the way anywhere else. That's what they kept saying when I asked them about it. You got to want to go to Gisborne. No one goes to Gisborne by accident.
Right. Good on you. Any other thoughts on the block? You obviously hate it. Will you be
Never
watching next year? They're doing that crazy Kingsland.
Yeah, just
Place?
300 meters from my house. I'll
Really?
be camping there.
It's going to be a traffic nightmare.
It really will. It's going to fucking ruin New North Road.
I wasn't sure about Mark Richardson's suit.
Oh, it's from Barker's.
Oh, I'm not bagging Barkers. I'm just
You
saying.
better not be.
Mark got accused of sexism. Did you see that coverage?
Oh, yeah. I didn't know if that was fair.
I think it was just that really harsh thing when you take the block world into the light of day, which is probably what shocked you so much. It just doesn't work in a live setting. And once you bring the characters out and the banter and stuff, it all suddenly felt very different.
Yeah.
Because the girls, they did own the block as these they were super fun, super nice to everybody.
Definitely
They were
flirty.
good times. Not in that way, but just good, good times.
Alex is raising the roof.
I'm raising the
right
roof right now, trying not to say anything sexist. And then Mark kind of was like, girls, don't you wish you were in there flirting up a storm and stuff? And it just didn't land
it
right.
didn't
It didn't seem
translate, but I forgive them for it because they were constantly just sort of leaning into just going, they loved Wolfie. They were constantly and that was fine. It was part of the act, and maybe it wasn't right for that, and that was their agency, and I don't think Mark necessarily had the right to sort of insert himself into it, but it didn't. It felt out of context. It looked a lot worse than it sort of. If you'd been in Block World out in
Yeah.
Hudsonville this whole time,
yeah.
then it felt okay. I don't know. What did you think?
I sort of, as soon as he did it, I was like, oh, that's just my knee jerk. I was like, that's going to be on the Herald in 5 seconds was my initial thought, but I wasn't necessarily angry at it. It just it's kind of interesting to see Mark Richardson also kind of struggle
Yeah.
in those settings. I kind of
He was properly scared.
I relish in it. Well, after last time,
Because that's the thing. Last time was
You've been
PTSD.
burned.
But sorry, I might be really ignorant here. Isn't Mark Richardson basically a shock jock? Doesn't he just say these in his day? Isn't that his whole bread and butter?
Not on the block though.
Right, different guy. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
not a
he's
block
a
shock job.
different. Yeah. And I think he was just genuinely trying to do it in almost like a weird, like, grandfatherly sort of a way. Like, yeah.
His persona on
I'm
the
not
block
defending him.
is really different to his persona
Yeah.
on the AM show, which is really different from his persona commentating Test match cricket.
Yeah, I recently heard you're a real apologist for Mark Richardson these days, aren't you?
Is that true?
Yeah, no, I'm not. You after he did that work for the illustrious spin-off TV.
Oh yeah, I loved him. he was just nice to us.
He did a great thing.
He looked after our feelings. He cared about our feelings. And I was like, shut up, Mark Richardson, you're a good landlord.
All right, we need to move on. Married at First Night New Zealand. There's some. Okay, we've covered. So we did the first
Yeah,
episode.
so we can.
So I just want to get
Breathe.
your hot take on Monique and Fraser.
Oh my god, incredible! I can't believe you're so low on Fraser. Fraser's he's up there. He's legit.
Yeah.
He's not in it. He's in it for love.
Yeah, no,
Why-
Fraser's probably good.
No doubt.
I think maybe it was because I don't know. I felt like it was a bit lower energy somehow, or there wasn't the chaos of like none of the what do they call them, receptions had the drama or the extreme boozing of season one. Which,
I couldn't believe that. That was my biggest takeaway. Why are they ending at like mid-afternoon? How awkward is it to go back with this person you've just met at like 2:30 back to your hotel? Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Just get your tat out?
that
was so
that
engineered.
scene was
Oh, I'm just going to pull up my
incredible.
socks.
Oh my god.
No, but then her reaction was like
So good.
a bird
Ksenia.
and some bug.
That's the exact
What did the tattoo say? It had like. I wanted to know.
It was fresh as well. I reckon
It was
you
so
He just
fresh.
got it. He's like for the wedding.
I love a fresh
It was so good to see him just get crushed by her on TV.
Oh my God,
Multiple times. Okay, so we're moving on to
Oh,
Wayne
sorry.
and Ksenia.
Yeah,
Okay, Monique and Fraser, love them. Love it.
I'm
Follow
not
Fraser
totally
on
convinced
Instagram.
by Mon.
Whoa.
Nah, there's something off. But
No.
Bernard is the top of my power rankings
Who's
of
Bernard?
Lovely
Who's
Bernard.
Bernard?
friends and family. Her dad.
Christchurch Corners, after you go to the
yes.
roaming restaurant, go to Riccarton Markets
Get a
and buy a
$3
lovely coffee from Bernard and take a photo,
And
please.
a $3 burger.
And a $3 burger while you're
Just
there.
to see what they're like.
And just see what's going
One
on.
of, if not the worst acting performances on TV was her family.
Yeah, the mom going, yeah, there were some real shitters. But there was one that was good, wasn't there? There was one that I was genuinely
Yeah, because
like,
Bernard came in and stole the scene. Like, absolutely rescued her.
Maybe Yuki's family, Yuki's friends? No, they were bad.
oh, at the end of the hairdresser board meeting with that weird guy with white dress.
Give me the agenda. What was the item?
What is that guy? What is that guy?
That guy was crazy. That guy, yeah.
So do
Because he
we...
was wearing quite extravagant clothing.
Yeah.
So
What?
He's a character.
So Sophia, my partner, is a hairdresser, and she said straight away, "I bet you Yuki is a hairdresser." Can we confirm her job?
She's a hairdresser.
Is she? Oh
Yeah.
wow, what a
Have
call!
you seen her hair? It's
Yeah, but
crazy.
Sophia was just like, you always get the most motley crew of when hairdressers meet together.
meet together like a winter cold. Okay, Ksenia and Wayne. The Great Wayne Roast of 2018. The
Oh my
tattoos. The
couch.
The couch. His surname is not right.
The
She wanted
stank?
Mackenzie. The shower. It's just like she didn't let any little, it was edited to look like she didn't let any little comment go without
It's just the most.
just a massive King of Sting moment.
She's the best. So I've got a conspiracy theory here.
Yeah.
I believe that they're unfairly subtitling her to foreshadow their cultural differences. I don't think she deserves subtitles.
Okay. Okay.
But it's really good if you're like screen grabbing and doing power rankings, for
It's
example.
Oh,
really
yeah,
useful for
that's
someone
good.
Very
like
funny.
me.
Maybe they just knew that AC would need them.
Did anyone notice it was the same person that yelled, "Kiss her, kiss her"? No, that was doing the kiss her chant. Also then yelled out, "Hold her closer."
Was that guy with the sunglasses on
Definitely,
his
it
head?
was definitely him. When I saw your recap, it was definitely that guy. Ghost head,
Ghost
the
head.
ghoul.
Yeah, a lot of leather jackets there, actually. I loved it.
And there is
Were
a
those
good
the Russians or is that Wayne's?
No,
group?
pretty sure that's Wayne's group.
Taco Tuesdays for sure.
Taco Tuesday.
Oh, of course he's cooking mince.
Those look yum. Those look like your bog standard Old El Paso
Yeah.
yum
Flavor sachets.
taco. Flavor sachet, very little spice.
The whole bit.
Heaps of cheese.
and Heinekens and Coronas
Definitely.
for Taco
Yeah.
Tuesday.
I absolutely loved it. So Wayne messaged me on Instagram.
Whoa.
I know. I was surprised. And said something also foreshadowy to me about. So he said, "Gotta say, I was just kind of him. I rate your creative writing skills. Could be like a neg.
No.
Mm.
Okay, no.
I don't think it was intended.
I'm
as
overreading
such.
it. I always will. It's fucking crack up. Keep shit interesting. Thumbs up. And I said, blah, blah, blah. You're a legend. Best of luck with the old ticker. And then he said, ticker will probably ramp up a bit on your next publication. But hey, that's what I signed up for.
Oh, no.
But
What's he
they
going to do?
no, but they've already
Live life, don't bullshit it, guys.
Is that still his? Yeah, it is.
It's such a
Just
good
for
slogan.
fun as well. Oh, God love him. But yeah, what's Wayne going to do
No,
in
but
Bali?
didn't they foreshadow like extreme like clashing between the pair of them? I'm pretty sure, and then come out next week. It didn't look good. It didn't look like a holiday in paradise.
Mutual clashing's fine, but that sort of suggests to me that he's done something bad.
Oh, he's been.
Well, that's what he said.
I was getting the opposite. Like,
Oh, yeah.
his heart rate's through the roof. He's,
Yeah,
he's copping
He's
it.
copping it. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
mysterious
We'll see.
Wayne.
So I'm
Time will
highly
tell.
suspicious of Wayne's
He needs
musical
subtitle.
background.
Musical. Oh,
Yeah, I think that's a sign of a real fame monger. Think about the people that did musicals all through high
in
school.
high school. True.
Oh my gosh.
That's true. Did
That-
he have his groomsmen were cool, eh?
Nah.
No?
They went bad, but I've got some. It's Corey, is it? No, who was Gareth's groomsman?
Oh, the slicked back hair
The
guy.
blonde guy, number
Oh, yeah.
one.
We were
10
obsessed
out of
with
10.
him.
Yeah.
at
And then
that
Simsy
wedding.
comes in,
Cass and Creasley
and
type.
Simsy is the most heartfelt man. He's like 1,000 Brits.
Was that at Dan's wedding?
Simsy, no, Simsy
Oh,
is
Simsy's
Dan, yeah.
Yeah. No, but that mysterious, like, sort of Chris Parker looking guy. with
Get
the
out of town.
Double monks. Like, this guy was swish for Cromwell.
I didn't believe that
crazy.
he was a real Cromwellian.
Margarita.
But that is it.
Margarita.
I didn't realise that Cromwell was such a flash town. Like, like it looks
Where
all
is
proper.
it? What is it?
It's deep
Whom
south,
is it?
right?
Is that where the big fruit are, right?
Is it? No, that's. Oh, yeah, maybe. They've
Oh,
got
it's
something.
just not working. Any other thoughts on Wayne and Ksenia, or are we crashing through?
Let's crash through.
0%
Ottie and
chance.
Gareth. Ottie and Gareth. Duncan, you were there.
I was there.
You were there to see the sparks fly?
It's very unobtrusive.
You were in so many of the shots. It was so
That's
good.
great. I actually purposely picked that seat because I knew that you can't keep me away. I was
miss
doing
ya.
it for fame. Yeah, it was actually I've got to be honest, super boring wedding. Like nothing. It was over very like you just sat around for ages, over very quickly. Not a lot of gags. I was like, how are they going to get drama out of this? And they didn't really. And then we couldn't stay for the reception. Like I had like one glass of, what was it? What's that German one? You know that German
Beer?
sparkling wine? It's like $15. It's been around forever. Anyway, that one, and I was off. But
They
but
ruined
yeah,
your special day.
They did. It was disrespectful. No, it was hella cool to be there, and I'm really glad that I've been on TV now. But yeah, it was all about that groomsman, the mysterious blonde groomsman. I still
He's
want to know
hot,
more
man.
about him.
He's
He's great looking. He's really well put together.
He's perfect as well. And did you see? And like he was the guy that he was the shoulder to cry on for Gareth. What is he? Do we know his marital status?
Someone can find out. Do we know his name?
I think it's either Corey or Cody. It starts with C.
Okay.
Maybe the Cromwell corner can
Cromwell contingent of the corner.
can investigate for us.
I like them. I've like fallen for basically every single
Oh.
person on the show. I don't know if they'll last,
They're not lasting.
but I was into it for a bit. They
So-
seemed during the photo shoots like the body language seemed pretty good to me.
Yeah. So when she said no and never to children, I got a little bit of a distancing from Gareth.
Did she say that?
Yeah, I'm not sure she said that.
I don't think she said that.
I think she said like I just haven't really thought about it.
But didn't she come in real hot?
Yeah,
saying,
and
"Do
then
you want
flip
kids?"
No, yeah, and then
Oh, and then said because I don't. So,
because
yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I thought that was quite a cool scene though, inverting the trope of the older
Yeah.
woman wanting kids.
Yeah. I mean, because it felt like she aired it because she didn't want him to be like, oh, 32, he's going to be getting clucky. I'm still out here, just cutting hair, learning a trade,
so many tattoos.
getting tattoos, getting
How many Disney-
making
how
his
many Disney
ears aren't
characters?
nearly big enough.
I've got
know?
Pluto, Donald
yeah.
Duck. There's Evil Mickey.
Who's the lady on the back of his head? Because I don't know. Would you like that if you were a lady? There's another lady there.
So, yeah.
Always.
It's like a Professor Quirrell situation, like double-sided head. I was just distracted by the large clown. That was my sort of centerpiece for the evening. Good on him, though.
I like Gareth though. I think he.
Yeah, he's a good
Same.
guy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Good guy,
Solid,
solid
yeah.
bloke.
But what about Otti? Like, so she assaulted someone 8 years ago at a gas station in Christchurch.
Right. And they aired that out on the project.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not-
they were contacted about it.
Yeah.
Is this breaking news?
No, well,
Nah.
as of
That's
like
right.
2 days ago.
Ah, okay.
I didn't actually watch it, to be honest, but apparently she addressed it really well. I just talked to Mel about it at basketball the next day. That's
Right.
how I get most of my project news.
So someone messaged the project saying this
And they
happened.
got her on to address it, which
That's
I thought
kind
was
of crazy.
And it's
But,
quite,
yeah.
it's
I mean,
cool that
cool.
MediaWorks sort of didn't try and crush the story.
Yeah.
It's
Not
just
like
like,
you.
I bashed someone, I've got a past. Am I not allowed love? I'm like, no, fair play. You're allowed love.
Oh, yeah. Fully sick. Sick with a one.
And no C. No
She
need.
thinks she's a cradle snatcher? What is it, 32-26?
That seems fine.
Did Gareth know what an Evo 10 was? Because I didn't, and then
I
it took me about 2 minutes. Oh, car.
I reckon Cromwell, big car culture, tech culture, car culture, seem adjacent enough.
You'd hope so.
The car's hers. Is
Yeah,
that what she
it's-
said?
yeah, the sick
She
one.
said-
Sick
yeah.
car.
Oh, that's right. Of
Sick
course.
one.
Yeah, sick. Let us-
Oh, maybe that's what the one
It's
is.
a sick one.
It's sick one.
Yeah, it's double.
Oh, okay.
That's
You're
actually
too
very
literal,
cool.
So
yeah.
you read it and then you go back. Oh, yeah.
Because Gareth didn't have the benefit of watching that 30-second intro of her doing mean like burnout skids around corners, so he might not have known what an Evo 10 is.
Is she a drifter? Like I watched,
Definitely.
because I watched Tokyo Drift recently. I'm going to talk about this on every podcast from now on.
No.
But they go up this hill outside of Tokyo, like which looked very much like the one she was driving on. It feels like maybe that could be a cool Port Hill scene, like a drifting scene up there. Oddie, if you're listening, let us know.
They very well might be.
It seems very Christchurch to be drifting up the Port Hills.
Someone will know. Christchurch Corner's got a lot of work to do
Yeah.
this week.
Get into it.
But let's talk Yuki and Dan. Oh, my heart will go on forever for these two. These
Really?
two are not breaking up.
I'm worried.
I'm worried.
Dan. I think he
No.
might be a laughing moron.
Yeah.
No! Why are you both so cynical on Dan?
Do you know Yuki and
laughs
get Yuki together with Carl,
Constantly.
and that's a dream relationship. Yuki and Carl.
Is this Cromwell Carl? Who's Carl?
Cromwell Corey.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
Cromwell,
shit.
it's Carl now.
Is it
Oh, it's Carl.
Okay,
Okay.
but the blonde guy.
What's-
Yeah, the
what's-
blonde guy.
Yeah, that is a handsome couple.
Mm.
What do you mean?
Because Dan is a laughing moron. I'm
He's
worried
not.
about him. He laughs
kind.
so much.
He's good.
Yeah, what's wrong with having a laugh?
Like, you've got to do something apart from have a laugh.
The scene of him, Brett and Angel talking, and him and Brett and Dan are just laughing at everything at the same time.
Yeah.
It's the most incredible bit of TV I'd ever seen.
But it's going to work.
I'm so here for it though, and I love. You're right. Her smoking with the tweezers.
Oh, amazing.
I wanna
She's
smoke
incredible.
right now with
She
tweezers.
is such good TV
10 out of 10.
talent.
Did you catch Simsy? Another great, probably number one above Carl in terms of groomsmen rankings. Say, not on camera, like not realizing he's on camera, just turn to Dan's other groomsman and go, she's just so beautiful inside and out. So,
It was
10
amazing. There's a lot of love in that room. It was so
how has he
beautiful.
established that though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's early.
I don't know. I believe in them. I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to work. I think that Yuki's got infinite patience, and she will require it from the laughing moron. But like he does seem like a good-hearted, sweet man.
What does he do?
It's Sparky.
He's in Wellington.
Is he?
Yeah.
Apprentice or qualified? Are you sure? Because there's already that other Sparky.
Taylor's an apprentice.
Yeah, well, there's no like a hard limit, is there, per show? They just want tradies. Doesn't matter which.
Yeah.
They do make the good undies and get the ladies.
I just think if
For the
you
twig and
are
berries.
close personal friends with Brett and Angel, that adds
Yeah.
like kind of a weird pressure, but also an advantage, I think. Like, because now you can talk to these people. You have something in common. It's like, what a perfect couple friend to have.
As a bona fide, like as a thing that it was a single data point that would make you trust them massively. It's huge. It's a massive advantage going into it.
But I think Angel's a very, very particular mix of person who is obviously wants to be selling stuff on Instagram, but is also
No, she doesn't.
capable of having a genuine relationship with Brett.
She's
So-
not selling anything.
Never nothing.
She's
What have you got?
selling
on Angel?
aggressively.
I will defend Angel.
No, but I mean,
To the
you can be good
But she did
and
do
sell
sponsored
things.
muesli once.
Well, do you know how? Because I got suspicious when I saw her on Twitter, and there's only one reason New Zealand reality TV people go on Twitter, and that's if they're employing some sort of aggressive sponsorship campaign. There's a lot, Alex.
Okay, hold on.
But she just does Twitter.
No, like she's only doing Twitter to get those one or two extras onto Instagram.
But but you look at Instagram. Like Alex has never missed an Instagram post
I
from
think she's
anyone
blocking it out.
anywhere in the world.
I just see
A lot of stories. There's a
true
whole
love.
There's a whole video thing of codes, just
Okay,
codes
yeah,
to
okay.
products.
She's doing a giveaway. Yeah, but
Cash
what's
is just a
wrong
bloody
with
pawn
just
in her game.
Making
It's got to
some
make
scratch.
some. That's right.
No, so I'm saying I'm like for it, but I'm saying she's a very, very particular and rare breed of reality star who's there for that, but also there for the genuine relationship with someone like Brett.
I think that's true of Art Matilda as well.
Well, I'm keeping it to maths here, Duncan. Don't make it out there's some sort of rivalry
He's a
between me and
maths
Maturtles. Two each.
Yeah.
One was plugging, one wasn't.
So how does this relate to Yuki and Dan?
I think Yuki's pure. I think she's
Right reasons.
pure, right reasons.
Yeah, she's not selling.
It's
Double
her
R.
and Fraser, and I'm worried maybe you need a little bit of that brand marketing to put up with a Dan.
I don't think Angel went into it wanting to sell things. I maintain that, but that's fine. The pod is being torn apart. What do you? Oh, hold on. We're going to have a break now. Oh, no, let's make predictions. So there's two more to go. Sam, you're Levi, beloved friend of the Real Pod,
Yeah.
and Taylor, the apprentice Sparky.
Oh my god!
I've got a bad feeling.
I've got a bad
I
feeling.
really like
Sinking.
Taylor a lot. A whole
Same.
lot.
And I'm sorry, so I don't know much about Samuel Levy, but he's some sort of stylist, right? What?
He's basically an influencer.
But yeah, because what's so
He's
like
like
ground?
he's a fashion content producer.
Because guess what he wore? He wore light pants, just like Wayne.
That's true.
Light bottoms.
You do not want
When he
Wayne.
came out in those light bottoms, I was like, what? Here
Oh
we
my
go.
God.
Wayne's pants were much worse, though, right?
Even more fashionable, even lighter.
No, weren't they just like kind of like just a weird brown?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, I personally
What
saw
a
no.
light pants.
Well, when Wayne went into the dressing, Frank Casey, he was like, "Oh, I want
in
light,
his wedding.
I want
In
light
his
bottoms,"
wedding.
and
that
I was
looks
like,
really bad.
What
That was
does that mean?
disrespectful, I thought.
Just wear a suit. What's
Just wear a
the-
suit. It's a wedding.
You just don't give it too much. Just keep it casual. It's just a wedding. Yeah, okay. So no, he is it, and he sells watches. Samuel Levy has
Oh
a watch.
no! Like that, oh god!
He has a watch line, but he swears on his life that he is there for the right reason.
I can believe that, but also believe that he has such intense specificity to the person that he would accept as a life partner
Yeah.
that there's almost no chance that
Yeah, like
anyone
Exactly.
meets that.
Yeah, like he knows that if he meets someone, it's better overall for his branding to be in a couple. That's why all the Love Island people stay together. But that's still, come on.
And if your partner is the exact right person to be in that environment. And that's what he said. We saw him saying to Tony, I have a very crazy, hectic lifestyle and I need someone who can fit into that.
Yeah.
And then you see
Come
poor
on.
Taylor walking very slowly through some trees.
And I just worry that he's not going to like Taylor's hair.
Yeah, I'm worried about a lot of things to do with them. What is that exercise that he does where he gets plugged into stuff? I've seen Colin do that before. Colin's cranny's coming up, by the way. Don't go anywhere. But Colin's done
got a
the
new sting
exercise where
too.
you
Shit.
get plugged into stuff and you do a plank or something, and that's
Don't know about
fitness.
any of these. Hey, can I ask
You've
a
seen it.
quick question? Duncan, you know how you're saying the block, it'll be a regular fixture to have the older couple?
Yeah, I've actually got some reality shows to pitch to you after this.
Oh God.
No, I'll do it some other time.
I thought the same about the older couple in Maths. Why is there not an older couple? Mr. Fluffy, that was incredible.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
He's just had such a cool cell phone, he knew how to use it.
I think like a weird thing's happened, and you're the maths guy. So like, the outlier old age is gone, but the average age has gone up
Right,
across the
okay.
board. So they don't have like the 22, 23-year-olds at all anymore.
So it's something to do with the mode Or the
It's
median.
Median.
What's a mean?
It's the median.
Median,
exchange.
The average is the same, but the median's different.
Median's different.
You're getting rid of the outliers.
But the
Yes.
median might be lower, but the mode is higher.
Mm.
And that's
Okay.
Maths Corner. What about, we don't know
Maths or
much
maths?
about the last two, Julia and David.
Yeah. What
They're
do we-
kind of old. David's 44.
Oh, yeah, David. Yeah.
Ancient
Is David
mariner.
from Taranaki as well?
He seems like it.
Yeah, it looks like it. They're all from Christchurch, aren't they?
His Instagram handle is Tell It Like It Is NZ.
Yeah. yeah.
He's from
He's got-
School of
yeah.
Wayne, eh?
Tell it like it is, NZ. He sounds
And he
like,
has not changed
He
it.
sounds like he's mates with Red Beta. This
Tell
is
it like it is,
terrifying.
So what couples do you think are making it past, the group honeymoon, get out of it?
No,
Yeah.
into it.
Are you into it?
Yeah.
I'm into it. Because the best thing is, like, it creates way more pressure if they can't talk to anyone. That's when you see them blow up.
I think it's just a lot better than having the group stag, so that you already have alliances. Whereas at least they've got they'll have 48 hours together before they meet the others, so they'll at least have some sort of they'll be their only mates,
Mm. And even like a plane ride is hard going with
Oh,
a stranger, you know?
especially on AirAsia.
Yeah, God, you are not eating food. What else are you going to do? All right. Speaking of food.
This is great.
5 out of 5 from me.
The nicest thing that's ever happened.
And that's the real review.
Yay! Alice made that sting.
That is crazy. I don't like hearing my own voice. Maybe we could chill that out. But that is high quality. And
It's a
but
nice
you didn't
sting.
just make the sting. You made
The whole
beat.
thing.
Like that.
Very impressive.
Just-
It's a
very
sick
well.
beat.
How many episodes to get on a sting?
Hmm.
What's the threshold?
I reckon your best way to do it is to go on a reality show and say something iconic.
Yeah.
Damn, I tried that though.
Yeah. You also don't have enough social media for us to mine each week to create a corner of your own. You really
What are we
spread
eating?
this
What are
out.
we eating?
So I want to review two things. I want JT to do a breakout review of doing the kangaloo, which
What's the kangaroo?
you know what the kangaloo is.
No.
Think about it.
It's the koala.
Think about
also
your-
known as the koala.
No, that's called the Kindle Reader. I've already.
It's got many names. If you have just listened to this podcast for the first time, for some why did we start talking about it a couple of weeks ago, Duncan?
It was Amy and Stu's bathroom.
That's right.
You
We were
wanted the
talking
trippy
about the
wallpaper
best way to
effect.
enjoy Amy and Stu's bathroom would be to sit on the toilet backwards.
Or is it forwards? Like, we've never really established
Exactly.
that. There's a
Yeah.
conventional way of using it, but
Yeah.
Steve Jobs
who
over
knows what
here.
it was designed for?
Exactly. And so, JT,
Do you want to?
you did it.
Yeah.
And you took a photo of it, and it's in the real pod corner. We're not lying.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I'm here for the loo chat generally. Yeah, comfort. I think it was overall fine, but the problem is getting off.
Yeah.
Like, it's
What about the wipe?
Yeah, well, I'm a croucher anyway. Like, I go slightly elevated,
Yeah.
Hold on.
so it's orientation independent. You know.
Is
So
it
wait,
weird?
you're hovering.
Yeah, I hover. That's quite normal.
Is it?
It's
do you,
not normal.
do you hover?
I can't
Some
even
people-
I'd love to sit down. I
Some
can't
people-
wait to sit down.
Some
I know
people
that-
stand.
Well, but Paleo Pete reckons you got to elevate your legs, not your
Yeah, that's-
behind.
That's I have my feet on the bed. This is my move. You don't need a splurge on one of those squatty potties. All you need is just a good size bathroom bin.
10% of the population is standing while wiping.
Hold on.
There's scope. Honestly, everything is acceptable between full seat and full stand. Whatever you do, that's just your business. It's all fine.
Yeah, it's just every time I hear anything, it's like a massive revelation. No judgment, of course,
'Cause
but
there's
it's
the
just
whole- the
incredible
nude-
that we
the
could all be
nude
doing
scene
this
as
so
well.
differently.
That got brought up in the spin-off slate this week.
The what now?
The one where you go full nude and you fold your clothes.
Okay. What?
Did you miss that one?
Completely naked.
Completely naked to do that, the bad thing.
And you fold your clothes and put them out. Is that because of like a poo
outside.
particle fears or something?
No, just within the cubicle.
Do you know about this?
I'm totally lost on this.
Fully undressed.
You're getting in a cubicle.
Look,
Is this in the office?
Tina's nodding.
What do you mean you saw it? Oh, okay.
Simon Day, predictably, Spin-off Partnerships Manager, is the only one who claims to have witnessed this.
He's seen the clothes outside.
He's seen the clothes inside.
He was
'Cause
in
he
the
was
cubicle.
doing it.
No, it was like an interruption at a party.
Oh no! This is a cover up for something
That
way
is
worse.
so much admin. I don't believe that you're doing this every time. Was it a guy or a girl though?
I'm going to go with Guy. Some days stories, wherever there's an element of the disgusting, tend to be about a bloke.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a girl, she could have had a onesie on.
Yeah, because that's what I always wonder
Yeah.
when I see a woman out in a onesie. I'm
Yeah.
like, how does that work?
And then the folding's
it's
just
a
a classy
nightmare.
move.
It's a great look, but you've got to commit.
Cornies, get in touch. You responded in droves to the Kangaloo chat.
So would you do it again? Because the Kindle
Definitely.
part looked great.
Yeah, that was genuinely really good. Like it's, I mean, admittedly, you could just use your hands in the front waist position, but hygiene wise, great.
Yeah. What were you reading? Because I was zooming in, I couldn't get a beat on it.
I was reading, I can't remember Neuromancer. It's like an old sci-fi book in the 80s. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Necromancer?
Necromancer.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Good?
No, it's okay, but dated now.
Yeah.
I
So,
hate to
that would be a
cry,
good review.
but dated.
Low review, but it's dated sci-fi in the
And like
koala
not quite
position.
sure what the name of the book is.
Oh, right. I mean, admittedly, I was quite stressed about taking the photo.
Oh, I can't even imagine. You don't know what made you do it. Like
I have some compulsions. So do you know I have the first ever Lou Shot hashtag on Instagram. I'm the first ever person to Lou Shot.
Whoa.
Big Blue Shot.
Yeah, and if
Really?
you look at the first 100, maybe 60 of them are mine. But they're all archived.
Whoa, you've been doing this for ages.
Not specific. It's more photos of Lou's.
Oh.
Like just interesting toilets.
Like
Not,
Lou
not
review.
toilet selfie.
Sometimes.
Do you know about Lou Review that was on You Late? You would have loved
No.
that. You would have loved that. God.
Is that the one you wrote a really good article? Yeah, so
too
I was
bad.
I was out of the country during
Oh.
that. Yeah, I wish I was there.
Crazy.
Bloody hell, you live, you learn.
Misconnections. Okay, I've brought some expired roses for us to review.
Are they expired or just...
They're expired. So roses, if you have been asleep, have completely revamped. They've gotten rid of all the good flavors and they've fucked the wrappers. So now you don't get to twirl them open. It's like a really gnarly rip situation. But I went to the Good Dairy around the corner and the good man had one box of old roses left.
That's great.
They have expired. They did cost me $9.
Oof.
I didn't
I'll
know.
get you back for that.
Dang.
I know, I didn't know they'd expired. I thought, I'm sure he probably would have just given them to me. But anyway.
He absolutely would not.
The ultimate, yeah.
That's not how you make money in
He
it.
just given them to me.
Oh, did you really want
What
these?
dairy have you ever been to? You just take it.
Hey, I noticed you looking at those
My
chocolates. Do you
business
just want
model
those?
is charging for things, but
I only charge for things
I
people
think we
don't
have a
want.
good-
this sweet young lady, she looks like she really wants it.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back and try to get my $9 back. So
Ooh.
JT, you get to choose. This is a test of
Can you
a
guess?
person's.
If I guess what one I'm going for.
I think
Fudge.
you're gonna choose peppermint cream.
Dang it. How did you know?
Yes.
I'm a real PC man.
I just Duncan.
I'm contradicting myself because I said I wanted the strawberry, but I forgot about the. Is this fudge? Or is this?
Well, there's
Oh,
a
is that-
victory right there. Are you okay?
Oh, this is not. This has been updated. This has got salted caramel.
It has. It's had a moment. Yeah. Sorry, angry. Yeah, roses have quietly been
Oh.
through other evolutions that have gone unnoticed. What my big fear is that I reckon the strawberry cream. Oh my god.
I'm
Duncan
gonna
just
get the
rifled
fudge,
through
but the
and
fudge. The
chose
fudge used to be the different shape.
classic fudge.
Yeah.
I'm going for strawberry cream, and I am expecting it to be different to what I remember from my
It's got a
childhood.
good nose. Can't believe you didn't sniff it first.
People hate it when we eat on the pod. I'm really sorry. Tina, put some music over this or something.
Is this a good time to admit I've never been a big consumer of Rose's chocolates?
It's good a time as
So
ever.
it's basically like not a re-review. This is like a first-time review.
Do you know about the big scoop about how
I'm just not a chocoholic.
these are after dinner ones?
You're not a chocoholic?
Completely just rewrapped and
Really?
we're being laughed out of.
Okay, I need to
Town.
try some other things.
I think the expiredness is getting in the way of.
Yeah, they are. They taste dusty.
There's a waxy strawberry
Yeah.
cream. I think strawberry cream used to be different. When I think about strawberry cream, do either of you, Tina and Alice, do you remember it being like white with a little bit of red
Yes.
rather than pink?
Yes.
Exactly. And now it's pure pink.
Like
This,
peaches and
this
cream.
isn't even a strawberry cream.
So we have to travel back in time.
Put that in the tin.
It's the it's the only way.
Damn, I
'Cause
should be
I've been-
sting hunting
oh,
right now.
God.
Damn.
I'm quite disappointed, to be honest.
That was shit.
It's been a really bad week for
0 out of 10
roses.
for me.
Really, even the peppermint cream.
Oh, okay, I'll give it 1 just
I'll
for
try
having
the peppermint
flavor.
cream, just to be on the safe side.
The cream is like
Fucking
quite a weird
love roses.
consistency, like a little grainy.
It expired 2 months ago, remember? Okay. Are you having oh, don't. Now you're going peppermint cream.
Yeah.
By the way,
This
peppermint cream.
This is the last shot, Roses.
Oh, and they'll be shaking in their boots.
That's pretty good.
Do people still, like, as a gesture of thanks, buy someone a box of roses? I haven't
Yeah,
seen
that's
that.
how they came into my house.
Jeez, I haven't seen that play out.
Thank
for
you very
yonks.
much for speaking at the university. Thank you very much. Thank you very-
Oh,
Not
I
me.
thought,
Brag.
I thought it was for teaching the children.
No, it's for Joe, for talking about teaching.
Oh.
But he frequently gets Ferrero Rocher, I'd say, is the biggest gifted
To
chocolate
Joe.
we've had in our house.
Okay.
Jeez, I'm always thinking of gifts to buy, Joe.
Lint, great.
Yeah.
Ferrero Rocher. They're bad chocolate.
What?
I don't like them.
Mm.
Why?
Nutty.
It's just branding.
And so much crap around them.
Mm.
There's an opulence to them, though. I find them very abrasive
Also-
on the mouth.
What about the Nutella scoop?
Yeah. It
It's just
depends who you're
Nutella.
talking to. Some people freak out at that, and some people look at you like you're real stupid.
Like a
Just like the
regular
peppermint
Dan.
cream after dinner mints thing. But yeah, half the population are going to be reeling right now hearing that Ferrero Rochers are just filled with actual Nutella.
Just Nutella, just
Same
normal
company.
Nutella.
Hey, can I just dive back to Mass War and real tiny second?
Mm-hmm.
Surely Brett gave Dan a sign. And why wasn't it shown? A wooden sign.
Oh,
Master.
No, they'll do that later.
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They got to get Brett and Angel back for something else. All right. Project Runway. Ugh. I'm so full of reality TV right now. I really enjoyed the first episode.
Yeah, me too.
I liked it. And I've never been a runway head before.
A run boy?
The first thing I noticed, I reckon it's the most diverse reality cast ever in New Zealand history, I reckon.
Yeah,
I can't think
for
of the
sure,
challenger.
For sure.
There's an amazing cross-section of people. You're thinking hard.
I mean, maybe next top model, but I don't think you can have. No.
There's just one gender, though, even. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the mentor. I don't know his name. I don't know anyone's name.
Oh, Andreas.
The big bearded guy.
Yeah,
with the
he's
glasses.
Andreas from AUT. He might be the only. No, I won't say that's very mean. But he seemed good. He seemed real good.
Any other thoughts?
Benny Castles, I went in wanting to hate because he's from World, who reacted quite negatively to our revelations earlier this year, and he's actually really good and sweet.
That's right.
I was thinking that. I can't wait to hear you eat crow about castles.
Yeah, oh well, I did. Delicious. Digging in. I'll have an extra slice, thanks. Is it a pie? It's not like a raw bird, right?
I
When
think
you're
it
eating
baked
crow?
into a
Yeah.
pie.
Yeah.
It'd be all good.
You can't just grab one out of the sky and get amongst.
There were a couple of people I really loved in the cast.
Mm-hmm.
And I
faves.
can't, the names might be wrong. Lennon
Yep.
and Massey. I love.
Yeah,
was
Massey was a sweetheart.
It was
Wait, hold
like,
on,
I
who's
don't-
Massey?
I don't know how to do this.
He's like one of the bros.
Oh,
who just
yeah.
looks like he wandered into the wrong show.
His skill level is like dramatically lower. Is he? Is he the same guy that screwed up his design and then just chucked all that tartan on it?
Maybe.
No, that was Lennon.
All right, because maybe I'm not like the most fashionably minded, but I like that tartan. I thought that was like quite a
I
cool
like
look.
the tartan. Who did the one that was just like the white dress with the purple like floof at the top? Because that was one of the blokes.
Oh, I think that was Massey.
That was one of the blokes
Yeah,
who's never
yeah.
seen a dress
Oh,
before.
or was he the one who got sent home? Because there's the menswear
No, it was
designer who
the-
made the like crazy, like the giant jersey with a hood. And I was
yeah.
like, that's a cocktail dress. You can't just say it.
But in Scandinavia, it's
These are also
cold.
cocktail dress, my jeans.
Who did you think looked the most theme? I really got into the challenge theme.
I don't really know. I don't know what Scandinavian is.
The hops theme.
The hopped soda.
So good.
Elderberry and yeah.
And what is Judy? Is Judy able to speak?
Who's Judy?
There was one that was just not in the show at all.
Oh, but that's always the case
Right.
with the early.
There's a
early
lot.
parts.
Yeah, there's a lot of them to get
The
through.
winning guy.
I wouldn't know. I just came on and just-
Michael or Matthias or whatever his name is.
Isn't he another Ben? Benny?
The long hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Benny?
but
He's called
he's
Benny
quite
as
hot as
well.
well.
Probably. He's got talent.
Mm.
He's there to win. I think
Yeah.
the emerging rivalry between him and the Karen Walker guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
No one
Names,
knows.
but that guy's going. He's got a career already.
Yeah.
popping.
Yeah.
He's got that
I
pop.
mean, that silhouette. I know a lot about fashion, so it's
Who was it? Oh, yeah, Massey. Benjamin.
Yeah.
Benjamin Churchill. Look at his hair too.
Could be a model.
Penny was cool. He was super good. Misty is great.
Who's Misty? Oh, yeah.
Love me a Misty.
There's so many amazing content. I really liked Caitlin. I liked Caitlin's dress a lot.
Oh, Caitlin's a sweetheart. Yeah.
So these sort of shows, like for me, I don't watch the ones with talents because it makes me like sad because I get too invested in these people really want something, not just to be famous. So,
Right,
but then
that's what you meant.
But
Okay.
but then the payoff is if you do get into it, it's so much better.
Yeah, because they have something to lose and something massive to
gain.
potentially gain. But poor Nicole, she's already out with
Yeah.
her really weird pink.
And I feel like if she just
kind of-
hadn't put all this extra tat on it, she'd have been fine. She just skated through in that middle pack.
Yeah,
But she put on that weird leather sort of corset.
the bag was a bit on the nose for
Yeah,
me.
the bag was a little bit like, I feel like even Robin would be a bit like, it's more of a Vivi sort of situation.
But yeah, we're gonna try and keep on it. Cornies, make some noise. Tell us what you want us to.
Oh, no,
cover
well, we could do it
tomorrow.
because I didn't realise
No, I
it's
think
only
we should
one
keep
episode a
doing it.
week.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Love it. Delicious.
The host is,
Amazing.
host
So
is quite
throwback.
good as well.
Yeah, I was surprised. Georgia Fowler.
Oh,
Saw her
incredible.
secret
She's
model.
amazing.
She's very warm. She's very
Just the
sensitive.
cat head delivery. I was shocked. I thought she'd be terrible. Just cliches and discrimination.
Colin's Granny, Colin's Granny, Colin's Granny, 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 Granny.
Colin's Cranny. It's everyone's favourite section.
Who
Colin's
made that?
Cranny.
Who made that?
There's the same superstar that made that amazing real review sting.
You got real talent.
It was incredible. Just taking a trip to Colin's Cranny where we find a piece of wholesome content to make you feel good in a cold, hard world.
Is it always Colin or can someone else
always
do something
Colin.
Colin-esque?
Yeah, I like this.
Because what if it's summer and he goes
Like
dark?
inspired by Colin.
Okay, yeah. I'll allow it.
Because I can imagine who's someone who could ever get up there. Like Rawdon. I think he could do
Yeah.
some Colin content.
It's not as wholesome. Rawdon has a sadness to him that Colin doesn't have. He tweeted last week, I saw a secondhand book on the Cradle of Civilization for $1 and I went back. And I went back the next day to buy it. It was gone. My fault. I'm so fascinated by Mesopotamia. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Yeah, that is a post and a half.
That's a tweet. That's got 3 faves.
What a journey, eh?
At what point was he like, oh, yep, I've got to get this someone
That
special?
twist at the end, it was gone. That is like baby shoes never worn, I reckon.
It's just consistent material.
Yes, it's so easy. This is why the cranny is going to thrive in the face of adversity.
I love that you just, like, this, the cranny is a pure, it's like an Alex Casey original.
As soon
I'm
as
in.
Jane-
But she
as
did
soon as
not
Jane
consult
left-
us.
I'm all in.
She just fucking inserted it into the schedule. I was like, this is happening.
It's Colin's cranny. So just an update on the cranny last week. Colin tweeted about that he woke up and thought he had been held down by ghosts. And so
Fucking hell.
and someone in the corner, a ghost expert of some kind, says that's actually quite a common thing that happens. It's a hormone released in deep sleep which paralyzes you.
Yeah, the hag.
Who?
That's why throughout, have you done about, when you come out of, when you have the stuff, when you start getting awake, but all your muscles still frozen, throughout like history, there's always been a consistent image that you see of an old hag or a witch.
Oh my God.
But during the 60s in America, people started seeing UFOs. And it's just like an idea of how culture can influence
Whoa.
the subconscious. Anyway, that's an aside.
That's crazy.
That could be a tweet.
That could be a tweet.
Should we buy him this? Should we buy him a book?
I think we should
I'll
get him.
buy it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll give it
Yeah,
to you
you know,
guys
you
so you
buy
can
it.
pass it on.
Because we're going to work on Colin's Christmas cranny. It's going to be the big end of year extravaganza.
Yeah, he's going to get on.
We're gonna do it. So that was the cranny for another week. Thank you for listening.
Does he know about the cranny yet?
I think he's got to know. I
He-
think he
he
has like a
does
radar
listen.
for his name.
The Crown is my favourite segment.
I'm so glad. It's just, and it's only the beginning. This is just week 2, I think. Maybe
Three.
week 3. Yeah. Who knows what it'll be like by Christmas? Bachelor Australia.
That's the same.
Bachelor Australia. I got really bored this week,
Oh,
and
you're
I
so
drifted
wrong.
away at the end. I actually swear on my life switched over to Gogglebox New Zealand.
No.
And what I did in doing that, I missed
You missed, but
The
Brittany,
hometown with Brit.
which was you must admit that was great.
It was crazy. So I watched it this morning on your instructions.
So
and-
can I guess who's left?
Yes. Oh, so how much have you watched?
So I watched till watched till when the bad ones went home.
Oh. Hey, so tell us the backstory of how come you're not allowed to watch anymore.
Excuse me.
Sticking
How
up.
sensitive are these? So bloody peppermint. So Sophia, my partner, promised to watch with a work friend, and then that kept going getting delayed. And I was like, well, I want to watch, but I don't know how many episodes you're going to watch. So I'm stuck. I'm also stuck on the first episode of House of Cards from years ago, the basically exact same scenario.
Stay there. That shit
But-
sucks.
So I am stuck on that episode, and I'm desperate to know what happens. It's probably one of the best reality shows. Those first 5 episodes I've ever seen.
Amazing.
Because
Sublime.
what makes it good is he is 100% not genuine. He's only there. No, let me finish. He's only there for his career, but because of he's so different from usual, it's so fresh and it seems so genuine.
No, absolutely not. Like I defy you.
I don't like this. You're like,
I
Brit's
defy
dead. You're like,
you.
Brit's dead.
Yeah.
So but anyway, I love him. And they're all great. So can I guess who's still there?
Yeah.
How many total are there?
4.
4.
Okay, Brittany, obviously.
3 actually.
Brittany, there's no way they're letting him cut Cass. She's there. The one who's really keeps going on about how focused she is on her career. That was, she's blonde. Oh, she's the one who really pandered to the super detective. Oh, I can't remember her name.
Is it Sophie?
Sophie, that's it.
Speedboat one?
Yeah, and then, Dasher would have gone. Oh, is she there?
No.
And then
But it's pretty amazing if
Very
it's so
good.
far.
I can't remember. There was one of the intruders, possibly anher.
No, the intruders are shit.
I can't remember. Who's the fifth
You're missing
one?
a big one.
Come on, the most obvious one of all.
Footy. What's his name? Brooke. Yes.
So you got 4
You
from
nailed it.
4.
Nice.
And young Cassie just went home last night. It was
Ooh,
tragic.
spoiler alert.
Well,
Okay, Finn.
Did anything happen interesting on Tuesday night? They did that weird 1950s date. His hair looked really ridiculous.
yeah, I didn't like that.
In that coif. I think he's like, what's that Bible story where it's like, if you cut your hair, all your power's gone? I reckon he's like
Simpson?
that. If he had a haircut, if he had short hair.
It's called if you cut your hair, your brand is gone.
I think it's if you shave your mo, you're going to look heaps better because your mo is just fucking foul.
You think he's going to look better without
No.
it?
You like the moustache?
Yeah, he needs
the
it.
little
He needs
blonde
it.
puby moustache.
It's because he's got
wow.
a small face
Tina.
and a massive neck. He needs that hair.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like straight up. He needs something to break it up. Corny will do a Photoshop, I reckon.
Thank you,
Can we get
Corny.
a stashless badge, please?
Was Cass
Somebody?
Was the Cass episode heartbreaking? I thought that was too much, to be
I
honest.
felt I was really emotionally moved by that whole episode, to be honest.
I was glad she's finally been set free.
Yeah,
'cause it was killing
that
me
too.
and her.
But
I wasn't so sad for her heartbreak. I was sad in the lead up to it and the stress of her. Basically what happened is they had hometowns, and at Brit's hometown, her sister, obviously the show's been playing out, so her sister told Brit about all the shit that's been going on in the media, and the media speculating that they were crazy stuff, like they're still together, it was all a setup. Cass and Badge's relationship is so much more than they've declared on the show. So her sister told Brit all of this, so Brit had a freak out, rightly so.
yeah, she went icy like Ice Queen Brit. It was
Ooh.
very
It
intense.
was quite amazing. And then heaps of crazy stuff happened with her family, but maybe we'll get back to that. But it was at the cocktail party where she confronted Cass about it, and Cass just crumbled.
She really
Really?
did.
She did, because I think she's just so stressed because she doesn't know how much to say ever.
Cass is like the nicest person in the world. She's a child.
Yeah.
Dealing with adult emotions.
Yeah.
And she's so sweet and she's so lovely. And it's just not, the world's just too much for her. It was very hard watching.
She might go quite well with Simsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So what has she come out swinging in the press since and said this
I
is...
don't read
I
the
don't read
press.
anything because I'm too scared.
I don't want to know things. Yeah. Cass's sister, the elite CrossFitter, who very much looks like an elite CrossFitter, she looks very strong, and her mum, when it was them plus Cass plus Nick, and they were just telling her all of the things that Cass had told them in confidence. They were just saying them blithely, and Cass was just trapped in her body, just trying to get out any which way she could. It was that. You didn't find that intense?
I think I was flicked over to Gogglebox.
Oh my god, you missed some shit. It was.
Gogglebox is good now as well. Just sidebar.
People say that.
So what, her family was just blabbermouthing all their secrets and that?
Everything. I mean, because Cass obviously has just boiling feelings,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
had told confessed them to her family, and they were just like, yeah, because, you know, they were saying to Nick, you know, I don't want you to hit her because Cass has said she's completely in love with you. And Cass is like, Mum,
Nick knows that
no.
already.
I know, but there's something about it being said in
It's
front
a
of
lot
the
of-
pair
yeah,
of you
true.
by an elite CrossFitter.
It was real good when Cass's mum gave Honey Badger a little glad bag of biscuits. It was just like, just a little taste.
Oh, it was incredibly
Plenty more where that
sexual.
came from. Oh, you like Bickies,
They
yeah?
looked yuck. They looked like malt biscuits.
Yeah, they did
From the
look
packet,
yuck. He
even.
definitely threw them away immediately.
He doesn't eat biscuits.
I did like it when, this is just an aside, but when Sophie was out on the, you know how they do that little scene outside the front door and they say their goodbyes, and Sophie was like, and she's ready to, this is where they're all going to confess their love, and she goes, I thoroughly enjoyed spending some time with you tonight. It was the most chaste setup, and then you just see her dying in the moment. It was brilliant.
I thought he got along very well with Sophie's family, but I do not think Sophie is the one.
She's absolutely
Don't matter.
not the
It's
one.
Brittany Brooke. It always has been.
I think
But it's just
Brit.
Brooke.
No, it's Brittany. It's a hundo. One hundo thundo. It's Brittany.
No.
Yes.
Her dad has said point blank that if I ever saw the ex who like rat bagged her, I will do physical harm to him.
And that's
And he
why
looks
he's choosing Brit, because he
freaking
doesn't want to
dangerous.
get murdered.
Yeah, but he's gonna like upset her at some point, and then old murderer mate with his ponytail is there.
He looked like
And-
Dog the Bounty Hunter. I loved him.
It does.
He did look exactly like Dog the
changes things.
Bounty Hunter. And also, he had that son. Like, the crazy thing is they're such a weird family. I love them because they look kind of hillbilly. Like the son, you know, sort of just a big hulking guy. But they've got this incredible like palace on the water. And then they say like super smart, articulate, insightful things. I loved that description of Nick by the brothers. Like, you know, he's just a have a beer, you know, go fishing kind of a guy. Like just this like little phrase, which I've never heard anyone describe before. Like, that's exactly who he is. It's great. I don't like footy players.
Yeah.
Okay, loser buys Colin the book.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, down. Oh, you do that assertive like power shake.
Oh no, it's
Over the
more,
top.
it's more than
Computer.
My father-in-law does that. You know, you go like this, and you have to adopt the passive gestures.
Oh,
I might start just going in, because what would happen if you
What if
both
you
went
came
in
in-
high
I'd
and you
accept- I'd-
refused?
I'd
And
go
your
under.
fingers just...
Yeah, well, that's what you do. You always naturally do that.
but I don't put a lot of stock into the handshake. I think it's like just you and Donald Trump that are really like basing a lot.
No, I just think it's funny.
I'm also temperate, but I'm not buying anyone anything because I'm bloody out of pocket now.
No, you are. $9.
$9.
Bloody hell. For some moldy old chalk.
It's definitely Brit. Brooke is 23. Don't forget
Yeah,
that.
but
Yeah.
Brooke is soulful. Brooke is very soulful. Her backstory is crazy. I'm legitimately scared for Nick, like buried under that beautiful lawn.
Yeah.
If he so much as looks at another lady, old
Okay.
murdery dad.
Anything else about Bachelor before we move on? During The Bachelor as well, something played during the ads which made me scream because we have too much reality TV, but The Bachelorette Australia is going to be starting as soon as The Bachelor Australia finishes. And I don't know what to do. But if it's not Honey Badge level, I think we might just have to drop
Absolutely,
it.
absolutely.
There's
That
too
would
much
be the
show.
only thing that would be good then about him going for Brooke. Then Brittany could be the Bachelorette.
True.
I just don't know if I'd love her as a bachelorette.
I don't think
No.
Mad Dad would let her be the Bachelorette. He'd have so many people to kill. He'd be so busy.
Though Australia does have a history of producing many serial killers.
That's true. Dark. Fan of the week, just quickly, Neil Gussie, aka The Beast from season 1 of My Kitchen Rules New Zealand. Thank you so much for endlessly spamming the Real Pod Corner with Samsung deals.
Was he doing that in the corner?
Yeah. People keep reporting it, and I keep looking, and I'm like, oh shit, he's at it again.
Were they good deals?
Oh, it's $3. All you have to do is answer 4 questions.
That is actually a really good
That's
deal.
a great deal.
I was surprised. I didn't want to take it down. I was like, well, there might be,
And then he, like, when you owned him for it, he was like happy about it in the comments.
I know. Like, I'm not sure if it is actually fake.
Oh no, I think he's doing it.
No, he's not.
I'm sure that
I
he
thought it
is-
was like a virus.
No, that's him like wanting to win a TV for $3.
You're looking at
As
me.
a Google.
You've seen it.
No doubt in my mind.
I don't think I have
Well,
seen
do
it.
you want to make another bet?
Okay, yeah.
You've got no stuff. I'll bet you like
I'll
three
give
of
you an old
those.
chocolate.
Are there loads of like ex-reality contestants lurking on the corner? I thought I was the only one.
Three. There's Hayden.
Ooh.
There's Hayden, you, and Neil Gussie. Iconic trio. Literally like the
Do you guys
worst.
get on the BS together?
All the time.
No, tell me this is bona fide information.
I feel like the emoji give it away.
Yeah.
That's classic Neil.
The feeling delighted is kind of
Yeah. I don't even think that a robot couldn't do that.
But look, he said I try my best. He wouldn't say sorry. That's like a virus. Otherwise, you would be embarrassed.
maybe this is the virus.
Oh my god, it's
The
evolved.
virus talking.
I try my
We don't know.
No, I try my best as proof that he did it on purpose.
Maybe Neil Gussie was possessed by the virus when he went on whatever he went on, and it was all a long con.
I'm so confused. Who's still the fan of the week?
Neil, if you're listening,
Neil, get in touch. Tell us if this is real. If so, can I have a phone?
Don't be shy.
If it's not true, we'll still give you a Nando's voucher. Isn't that what we do?
Yeah, I think so. I'm terrified of the
Absolutely
admin.
terrified. Someone will deal with it. Okay.
Like and subscribe. Max Key Corner. I know. I'll never forget you. Subscribe, like and subscribe.
Amazing. We've also got to get Paul Williams to do that live
Yeah.
in a Nando's. And we need a
Costume,
full song. For
wearing the
Christmas.
chicken hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a lot to do. Not a lot of Max news. Don Rowe at the spin-off noticed and put in the corner actually. Max Key's just going crazy with lots of really obvious filters recently. Most notably when I think he went to Eat My Lunch and like volunteered with Joseph
guy.
Parker. Look at those eyes.
Ooh.
They've got like anime eyes.
Is he using that Samsung beauty
He's
face?
doing that.
Maybe he's using Neil Gussie's voucher.
Wow.
Like, I think Joseph Parker would be really.
Did he do photo credit Neil
Is that the
Gussie?
Madame Tussauds Joseph Parker? Does he look so...
It's really amazing. And then he did this. I think he's doing sponsored. Someone also said they got a sponsored Max Key post in their feed.
Yeah, no, he
Is that
definitely.
something that you can do? Just
Yeah, I think
Promote yourself,
he's trying to
There's
get followers.
members of my season of Survivor advertise their own personal accounts during the season.
That's smart.
it's not
Yeah.
public record. I'll find it.
Yeah, Brad did it, and but he's the only person with any sort of sponsorship, so it's all worked out.
Does he have sponsorship?
Yeah,
Shit.
Who by?
I can't remember.
He has clothes. He gets clothes, doesn't he? I don't know.
Doesn't need
Quick
them.
question, real question on Max Key. This is 100% genuine.
Yeah.
Does he have a job?
Yeah, he works for Forsyth Bar.
Doing what?
Investment advice.
Okay, well,
Just does research on
Yep.
listed entities.
okay, valid.
You want to know which bonds to buy? You want a good 5-year yield? It's time to max.
That's crazy. Imagine working with Max Key.
Fucking
How
fucked
could
up.
you just have like a normal
Well, Joseph
chat?
Parker knows.
Yeah, yeah. He's been burned.
He does not look stoked. He's smiling, but he's not happy.
All right, I think we're finished. Any other thoughts?
I like JT.
Yeah. Thanks
Thanks,
for coming
guys.
on. We'll have Jane back next week, but I think JT should be a return.
Well, I won't be here next week.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm off to
what are you
the
doing next
islands.
week?
Might be a stretch next week, but I am looking for that three-peat.
Okay.
It's me
Then
versus
we might be
the
able to get you a
Turtles.
sting even.
Well, if you can't make it next week, we'll call the tote.
Mate.
Just saying.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. If you made it to the end of this potentially mammoth podcast, feels long. All good.
How long?
Sorry, Jane.
Hour and 13 minutes.
Whoa, we
Oh
haven't
my
been up there
gosh.
for a while. We did
We got
fuck
a
around a
lot-
lot of this.
we fucked around a lot.
reviewed lot of things.
Thanks, Tina.
New
Thank you,
things,
Tina,
new
for recording.
segments.
Thank you so much, Alice. This is her last podcast.
Oh, thank
I don't
you.
believe it.
With the Real Pod today. Sting Queen extraordinaire, but she will live on in the corner with Samsung deals if you want them. Thank you to Nando's.
Thank you to Nando's. We should go
And
get
thank you
some
to Jay. I
now.
wonder if Jane's listening, eh?
In
No,
LA.
LA. All right, bye.
Bye.
Kia ora, this is Toby Manhire, here to urge you to tune in to Gone by Lunchtime, a podcast with me, Annabelle Lee Mather and Ben Thomas, tackling the world of New Zealand politics, from policy to polling, from scandal to psychodrama. Listen to Gone by Lunchtime, brought to you by the Spin-Off Podcast Network, wherever good pods are sold.
Do you find it hard staying optimistic with all the financial news in the media? I'm Bernard Hickey, and on my podcast, When the Facts Change, I'm here to help you navigate the ever-changing landscape of economics in Aotearoa. So join the conversation every Friday on When the Facts Change, brought to you by the Spin-Off Podcast Network in partnership with KiwiBet.
The Spin-Off Podcast Network.